We can start over tomorrow. We can start over today. It was just so quiet when I started this. The birds were chirping, and then the minute I started it, dogs started barking. So it's perfect because it's spring. I'm out here enjoying a beautiful spring day and thinking about how my mood can tend to fluctuate through the day. I might be exhausted for a while. I had a long day at work. I was doing framing. My body isn't always used to framing, so it's a lot of holding, a 10-pound nail gun and tools and moving around a lot and hanging on ladders, and it burned me out. But then I came home and rested for a little while, and I was back at it in my positive attitude, my normal self. And I've thought a lot about how moods fluctuate through the day, and motivation does as well, which can also be affected by substance use, caffeine, kratom, cannabis, alcohol, um, cocaine, heroin, whatever it is that your thing is that you might do. Or maybe it's that you're a foodie and you just, food is what gets you by. Everybody's kind of got their thing. And we're all just kind of trying to navigate this world together, figure it out. And there are times when I step back from my habits, my behaviors, my addictions, my circumstances, and say, whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Tomorrow, I could wake up and I can decide to completely reset my brain, make a conscious initiative to not stress or to not worry about this or that, or maybe it's to meet somebody if you're single, or get a job if you have no career. For each person, it's going to be different. But every time I do that, for me, it's like I want to start my own business, and I've done it. I started a few businesses. It was great. Well, two real businesses, and I also have kind of on my like Carpocraft in the back of my mind is like this art project. I have all of this jewelry made and benches, meditation benches and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I've got to market it now. But there are times when I'm super motivated to get shit done, and other times when I'm just like, fuck this all, you know? Like, I. It's hard when you have to work your ass off for less than you know you're worth, but also know that you're not motivated enough to make the money you want to make because you can't play the game. That's my situation. I don't want to play the game with a lot of people. I don't want to go work with like yuppie clients where the money is, right? Custom furniture, that kind of stuff. I do, but I don't. And I have worked with people like that. I've built kitchens for people in the West Hills and of Portland, and build a custom library with like hidden catches and TVs and shit. But ultimately, I just like building decks and steps and putting in doors for people, like I've been doing up in Kalama for some hippie people that live up there, and have the project going that I enjoy. In other words, I like to do the things that move me, and those things can vary over time. There's also there's the things that move you, and then the things that make you money. If those two coincide, then you're doing damn well, but they don't always coincide. But even when we are doing well, we question ourselves. At least I'm speaking, you know, this is my own personal experience, my subjective experience, and each of us are going to have a unique take on life. But I just want to be happy, and also have my family happy and have those around me happy. And to do that can be complicated at times. And I wake up in the morning like I did this morning at like 3 a.m. I fell asleep on the couch. So I woke up at like 3 a.m. and then I went to lay down. Then I started thinking about all the stuff I need to take care of. And I was up till like 5. 2 hours laying there thinking about all the problems. Finally took a couple bong hits, I passed out. But I don't like to do that. I want to be able to sleep soundly, and usually I do. But there are moments when I have weird dreams and it just kind of wakes me up where I'm thinking, okay, I've got to unclog the sink in the bathroom. Things like this, right? That I could go do right now. I could have had it done in the time of this video. The bathtub is a slow drain. I need to. It's difficult because the point is all these little things. My son fell and chipped his tooth. He fell and hit a car the other day. A little tiny chip off his front tooth, not down to the pulp or anything. They can fix it, but I need to call for that. So I woke up thinking about all this stuff I need to do, and I'm like, dude, you can deal with it. It's fine. Go back to sleep and deal with it tomorrow. But for some reason I couldn't. And it was frustrating because I've learned how to calm my mind. When I was in my 30s, I had a lot of anxiety. Like, I'd get the butterflies in my stomach. I'd worry about work. I'd worry about life, death, existence. I had this crazy existential dread and what people would talk about as feelings of impending doom. And I made a video about this a while back, and people really responded. I still get a lot of comments like, I understand what you're talking about. It's just this feeling that something's going wrong. And you can get this anytime. It can be circumstantial, it can be life-oriented or related, it can be diet-related, but cannabis is often the culprit. Since cannabis is legal in so many places now, a lot more people are taking edibles. And if you take edibles or you smoke hash, it doesn't have the same balance as smoking flower, herb. And I know this is anecdotal, but the experience is going to be different, and you can become a lot more paranoid smoking too much or eating too much. And so just something to be aware of, you know. A lot of us, I grew up smoking pot for the last 30 something years, but I take it as a respectful herb, something I use not too much. You know, I don't wake and bake. I don't smoke in the morning. I smoke when I need to, and that makes it something special to me still. But anyway, I got to see how much time's up on the camera. Looks like I'm gonna have to go here because I got to go make some dinner, and my camera seems to shut off at like 9 minutes. I don't know why, but it's probably good for me because I ramble. I guess my point here is that we can always start over every single day, but it's a lot harder than kind of a quick inspirational speech somebody gives you and you say, I'm going to go home and I'm going to change my life, I'm going to clean my room, I'm going to take Jordan Peterson's advice, or whoever it might be. And then you realize, damn, this is harder than I thought to maintain. You can do it short term, but maintaining it is difficult. But just stick with it, whatever it might be, if it's working for you. And hopefully, in the long run, you'll benefit from it. Leave a comment, Patreon, like button, all that stuff. Talk to you next time. Peace!